Okay, today's lesson is going to be about how to maintain a positive mindset even when you don't feel like it. So it's really an expansion of what we talked about in the last lesson. In the last lesson, we learned about the importance of a positive mindset and the use of gratitude as one way to affect your mindset in a positive way. So I was reading something this morning and I thought it was very interesting, and I'm going to read it to you. So we should have, well, let me put on my glasses here. So remember to keep the right perspective. We should have goals and dreams and look forward to a bright future. But the way you live your life today, it's what's going to get you to where you need to where you it's what's going to get you to where you need to be tomorrow. And I thought that was really interesting, and I've got one more that I'd like to read to you as well before we kind of get started and dig into this lesson. So one of the other was is no weapon shall prosper, and you probably have heard this from the Bible. So Isaiah 54:17. But in the coming day, no weapon turned against you will succeed. You will silence every voice raised up to accuse you. These benefits are enjoyed by the servants of the Lord. Their vindication will come from me. I, the Lord, have spoken. So I love this scripture. God's protection. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now, what it doesn't say is that no weapon will be formed. So weapons will be formed against you, but it will not prosper. So part of maintaining a positive mindset is understanding and keeping that perspective that yes, you are going to run against challenges. There are going to be things that come against you, but if you have control of your mind and the things that go into your mind, you can overcome those challenges and you can put those challenges into perspective. Some of the most successful people in the world, they run up against all kinds of challenges. But the difference is they don't focus on the challenge, they focus on the solution. The challenge is just there, but that doesn't necessarily mean it changes their mindset, it changes what they do, it changes how they act. No, it doesn't. It just changes the fact that they may need to take a different course, but their attitude and their demeanor never changes. So they keep that positive mindset. So as you come against challenges in your future, when you're faced with those and you feel overwhelmed maybe by your responsibilities, it can be tough to maintain a positive attitude. So what we're going to do is talk about a few techniques that we could use to uplift your mood and experience the inner peace that you deserve, and that's what's going to keep you focused on your goal that you're trying to accomplish. I'm listening to a book called Own Your Own Mind and just look it up and you're going to love this book. It's an older book, but it really goes into a lot of how you organize your thinking to ultimately experience or get the things that you want to get. And that's really what we're talking about. So some of these techniques. Number one, start your day with something positive. Decide each morning that you're going to start the day headed in the right direction. Instead of waking up on the wrong side of the bed and setting the stage for a grouchy day, resolve to experience something positive first thing in the morning. Maybe it's set your alarm clock. Now with the new phones, you can set it up to play inspirational music for you to wake you up. But don't open up social media. Don't open up your email first thing when you get out of bed. Open up maybe it's an inspirational message or something, a video that just lights you up when you hear it. Maybe play that every single time you get up in the morning. You want to start your day in a positive direction. You need to intentionally do something in that morning routine that's going to create that positive mood and kind of get you started the first thing in the morning. So maybe it's develop a morning routine that you can repeat daily to ease into your daily responsibilities. Now, this activity is going to lighten your mood. It's going to put you on a positive path to, positive thinking. And find maybe two or three things that you can do each morning. I love to walk in the morning, getting outside, breathing the fresh air. Sometimes when it's early morning in the fall, it's a crisp morning. It's just a great way to set my mind in the right direction. So the first thing I do when I get up, I step outside and I go for a walk, about a 30 to 45-minute walk every single morning. And that seems to help my overall attitude throughout the day. Now, that doesn't mean that, you don't have bad days, but it's going to make sure that the majority of your days are positive than negative. A routine's also going to help your body and mind settle in and focus on what you need to accomplish. Instead of rushing around and forgetting important details, your plan will guide you through a peaceful setup that helps you step into the day. Now, we've all had those days where we've woken up late, the alarm clock didn't go off, and those are the tougher ones to keep that positive mental attitude. So you got to do everything within your power that if you're an early riser or whatever, get up 15, 20 minutes earlier than you would normally do and set that or develop that morning routine. All right, so let's look at number 2. Set exciting goals. If you wake up each morning with nothing to look forward to, your mind can quickly latch on to negative feelings that can last throughout the day. So you want to give your life focus by setting goals that motivate you and excite you every day. Now, that does not necessarily mean it has to have anything to do with your job, right? It could be something else that you're looking forward to, reading a great book. Maybe it's a hobby that you really like to get into. You play golf on the weekend, so maybe it's something positive. You're going to get up and you're going to practice a few putts every morning, something to get your mindset in place. But if you set exciting goals for yourself, you're going to give yourself the opportunity to have a much more positive mindset. So each day, take some small action that brings you closer to attaining the goal that you set for yourself. You're going to set aside a few minutes this week to write down all the reasons why each goal is important to you. How will you feel when you reach that goal that you've set? And how will your loved ones be affected by the goal that you set? How will the quality of your life improve? So spend a few minutes each day reading through this list. A big enough why can help you overcome obstacles that are in your way. Number 3, surround yourself with positive people. I mean, this goes without saying. I think you've heard the old mantra about you are who you hang around. And we've taught some of our kids, you are who you hang around, and we want them to hang around positive people. If you start to see a bad influence on one of your children, you would change that influence. Well, you need to do the same for yourself. Surround yourself with positive people. If you want to feel better about your life, hang around with people that encourage you and bring out the best in you. If for whatever reason that person that you're hanging around always makes you feel inferior, makes you feel less than when you leave them, that you don't feel better, and being in their presence, you don't need to spend more time around them. Spend more time with the people that make you feel good about yourself, and less with those that complain about everything. Every cloud has a silver lining, and it's easier to find that silver lining when you hang around people that help you see it. That's what we all do as a family of believers, and we're always encouraging for each other, because when one person is down, there may be another one who has a better perspective and can share that perspective and bring that positive perspective to your day. So number 4, remember that bad days are going to happen. When you have a bad day, don't beat yourself up. Don't dwell on it. It's in the past. Remember that tomorrow is a new day with exciting possibilities and challenges. Your next victory is right around the corner if you resolve to take a fresh perspective. I posted something recently. Let's see if I can find it here. And I know I'm sharing my computer, but it's like let it go. Here's here's what it was. I'm going to play this video for you. Well, I'm going to play the video and then we'll talk about it. So let it go. If you can't do anything about it, then let it go. Don't be a prisoner to the things you cannot change or cannot control. I thought that was just a great quote, and I love the fact that that's true with everything in life, right? If you can't control it, why are you worried about it? Don't worry about it. Let it go. It's going to work itself out. Remember that bad days happen. Remember that tomorrow's a new day with exciting possibilities and challenges. Your next victory is right around the corner if you resolve to start with a fresh perspective. Now, these suggestions will only help you put them into practice. Pick one or more of them and decide that your happiness is worth these small changes that lead to a big payoff. Begin to experience the happiness that you deserve by taking these positive steps today that's going to lead you to a brighter future. You're going to learn how to harness your mind, the mindset of a winner in the next lesson, combining a positive mindset with the mental habits of a winner in an unstoppable combination. But remember that keeping the perspective and maintaining a positive mindset when you don't feel like it is a skill set that is grown over time. So you can't flip a switch and now you're always going to have a positive mindset. It's going to take work. It's going to take action. You're going to have to do something different than you're doing today in order to make that work. So whatever that is, go back through these suggestions. Start your day with something positive. Set exciting goals. Surround yourself with positive people. And remember that bad days happen and tomorrow's a new day. If you'll continue to keep these things in mind, I promise you, you're on your way to a mindset for growth that is going to be unstoppable, and you're going to be able to hit every goal that you set for yourself. Can't wait to see you in the next lesson. Take care.